friends, it is my 300th video here on the channel. I had celebrated my 200th video, so I was thinking maybe I'll make this a thing. Anyway, this is the 300th video. I'm pretty excited about that. I had asked a bunch of you guys here on YouTube and also on Instagram just to shoot me some questions. I didn't give you guys a whole lot of time, so I will just go through the questions that I do have. And I think I'll start with the YouTube questions. So Katie asks, what is your favorite art medium? And that would probably be gouache. I really enjoy gouache. I know it's really trendy right now, but I guess I agree with the trends this time. What is your favorite book of the Bible? I don't have one. I've never had one. And I feel like a bad Christian not having a favorite book of the Bible. I don't know. It all is important for its own reasons. I honestly, it's not like when I want to read the Bible, I don't have a book that I'm like, I'm going to read some of this. I just don't have one favorite over the others. John Saxon Gitno for Life says, what do you recommend to get out of a major slump? As I love horror, thriller, and classic books. I don't think I've ever been in a major reading slump, but I guess what I have heard from other readers is reread something you really, really love to try and get that momentum back. Reading short stories in the genre that you like, that can often help. Maybe, like I said, I've never been in a major reading slump, but I'm wondering if like switching up the way in which you read, would that maybe help? Like if you typically read physically, maybe read an ebook or audiobook, or try reading out loud. Yeah, there's some options. Amy at Pretty Little Paperback says, did you go to art school? No, I did not. I actually didn't go to any post-secondary schooling. So what do you do for work? I work in a shop. I build and I design furniture. So yeah, when I'm at the computer right now, because we just moved into a new shop, our computer space is kind of in the shop. So even when I'm on the computer for the whole day, I still wear shop clothes. So I do like it though. I'm really happy with this job that I have right now. When did you get saved? 3 years old probably. I was raised in a Christian home. All of my sisters were saved before I was even born. Yeah, we just went to church all the time, had Awana during the week, had Sunday school, eventually went to Christian school. I was just very immersed in the Christian community, and all my friends were also from Christian homes, most of them. Yeah. Have you been to the United States? If so, where? Yes. I just pulled up a map here because I want to make sure, hopefully, I don't miss any. Okay. Washington, Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota. There's another one over there in the northern states. California, I think that's it. Oh, and Nevada. Yeah, California, Nevada. Okay, so those are the states I have been to. And last question from her is, what is your favorite book or book series? My favorite book is The Hobbit. I also have other favorites like Back of the Raven trilogy, the Bright Empires series, The Lord of the Rings, the Assassin's Apprentice series. What is that? The Elderling world? I don't know. Realm of the Elderlings. Those are some of my favorites. Celestria asks, what is your favorite Bible verse and why? Again, bad Christian. I don't have a favorite Bible verse. I've never had a favorite Bible verse. I just appreciate ones that come to me when I need them. But yeah, I don't know. Should I go find one? Should I make that my mission this year to find a favorite verse? Make one my favorite? I don't know. Is that important? I don't know. You tell me. Who is your favorite Lord of the Rings character? Lord of the Rings, she said, not The Hobbit. I would probably have to say Aragorn. Yeah, probably him. Next question. If you could read only one genre for the rest of your life, what would you choose? I would pick fantasy. What kind of music do you like to listen to, and what are your current favorite songs? I don't typically listen to music. I know I had just found a new artist actually on YouTube, and something. I will leave her channel link down below. But anyway, I had just stumbled upon her music video and I really loved her music, so totally go check her out. From what I've heard so far, it's really beautiful music. But she asked, what kind of music do you like to listen to? I like all sorts for the most part. I have a hard time listening to screamo music when it's like all screamo, like throughout the whole song. Also, I don't think I could really get into opera. I don't care for like R&B or rap. Otherwise, I'm pretty open to kinds of music. And then what are my current favorite songs? Like currently, I'm not really listening to much music. So I don't know that I have a favorite song right now. But, ooh, maybe I'll do this. I will leave a link down below to my curated Spotify playlist, and you can listen to some of my favorite songs. We'll do that. Okay. The next question from Jane reads, how did you and your husband meet? My husband, whom I didn't know at the time, was working with my brother-in-law, and they got chummy, I guess, as friends, and my now husband was somewhat recently single, and my brother-in-law suggested, hey, I have a single sister-in-law. There it is. So yeah, we met through my brother-in-law. And the funny thing is, they now, both my brother-in-law and my husband, now work at with a different company, but still together. That's pretty funny. Melanie asks, what was the first Christian book you read? That one's kind of hard for me to answer because, like I said, I was raised in a Christian home, so even like the kid books were Christian. The baby books, the kid books, they were all like, I remember very clearly that we had a few like Bible stories for kids. They're just like kind of like just summarized in a way that's appropriate for kids, you know? Probably just those. I don't know. And then she asks, when did you start reading Christian books and why? I've always read Christian books. Actually, it was only until maybe it was a year before I started BookTube where I only read Christian books, and I was pretty firm on making that choice. Like, my whole life I've only read Christian books unless it was required reading at school, of course. But yeah, it was only in the last few years that I've allowed myself to read some non-Christian books, and I've found some good ones. So yeah, that is it for the YouTube questions. Let's go to Instagram. Okay, on Instagram, Oshina asks, how are your 2022 goals going? I don't really remember what my 2022 goals. Oh yeah, this was the year that I was going to try and like make one goal, which was to focus on reading the Bible, specifically in the car when I drive. So always listen to that instead of like listening to an audiobook. And I have done that exclusively as I drive so far this year, except my mom and I went on a 5-hour road trip and we listened to an audiobook together. So other than that, I have exclusively listened to an audio Bible. So I guess that goal has been going really well. Actually, and my 22 books to read in 2022, I think that one's going pretty well too. So I think pretty decent. Tiffany asks, if you could live in any book, which one would you choose? I've seen this question on other questionnaires before, and I never really know how to answer. Like, I definitely would not want to live in Middle Earth, because there's a whole bunch of scary things in Middle Earth. I'm just looking at my favorite shelf here and hoping that like something jumps out at me. I'm unsure, because any made up world, the good, the extra good of that world is always going to be, I guess, balanced by something that's extra bad, you know? So I don't know if I want to put myself in that position. Maybe in the world that Nadine Brandes has built in Fox. Possibly that world, because the color magic would be really interesting, providing I was able to wield it. We'll go with that one. She also asks, what book other than the Bible has been the most influential in your life? Boy, oh boy. I don't know if she is wanting to specify fiction or if it actually doesn't matter at all. Probably non-fiction. Like, there's been many in non-fiction. When God Doesn't Fix It by Laura Story, Anything by Jenny Allen, Unoffendable by Brent Hansen. Those three have been pivotal for me. Actually, Through the Eyes of a Lion by Levi Lesko, that one was really amazing too. Fiction, I mean, probably Fox. That really opened my world to like Christian fantasy with a more obvious tie-in to the Christian faith than like The Hobbit. I don't know if you would really consider The Hobbit Christian fantasy because it was written by a Christian, but is it? I don't know. We can have that discussion. Yeah, maybe Fox. Tiffany also asks, how did you meet your husband? And I have answered that one. Malia, she asks, what are some sayings you use a lot? What are some sayings that you use a lot? I don't know. Maybe you guys should tell me, what sayings do I use a lot? I know in my like just everyday life with my husband around and stuff, I am a big movie quoter with my family too. Half the time nobody knows what I'm talking about, and that's okay. So I do a lot of movie quoting, a lot, and I will take, like, if someone's talking to me and 3 words put together, the last 3 words that they said or something could click. Those 3 words were together in a song lyric, and then of course I'll be singing that song because now that song's in my head. So I don't know that I have any original sayings, but maybe you guys should tell me if you've noticed any. Melissa at Know My Class says, travel goals. Travel goals, girl. I want to go everywhere. Yes. How about that? More specifically, Italy and Hawaii. Those are my 2, like, I really want to go to those 2 places. A little bit more realistically would be to go back to the States, because I just love traveling to the States. It's somewhat easy for us to do here in Canada, so it's kind of nice that way. So I would like to go to Disney again. Last time we went was Disneyland. I wouldn't mind Disneyland or Disney World. However, I'd really like to visit Florida, so there's that. I want to be in New York over Christmas one year. That would be awesome. I do want to visit Las Vegas again. That place has a special place in my heart, and so many good memories at Las Vegas. And then the last one I'll mention is my sister recently moved to Nova Scotia, which is far away from where I live. So I would like to visit her and see her house and see where she's living life. So that would be a really awesome too. Favorite trip you've taken is another question. I don't know how to pick one. Is that bad? Do I have to pick one? Like, there's so many that are special for different reasons. I don't think I can pick. I'm sorry. But I have so many good memories everywhere. So I just love traveling. If that could be a job, I'd take it. As I'm sure most people would. What's your favorite content to film? Booktube videos are a little bit easier to film because I can just sit here and talk to you about books. However, for me, it's coming up with the idea of like how to format the video, like how am I going to arrange this? What exactly am I going to talk about? That's the part that gets trickier because I don't have like a plethora of ideas. I do like doing the art videos because I like doing art, but the videoing aspect of it does take a lot of extra time and forethought, as well as major editing for the art videos. Yeah, and I actually do enjoy vlogging. I just don't feel like I have that much interesting going on that you guys want to see, so I don't vlog, and I don't really watch too many vlogs, so that's also a component of why I don't vlog as often. Her last question is, what's your favorite thing about having a YouTube or booktube channel? Which is pretty clever of her to ask because I'm trying to get her to start her own YouTube channel. Probably, I don't know what she would do, if she would just do booktube or if she would do other stuff as well, but you guys should comment down below that you want to see my cousin Melissa do some videos. So yeah, she asked, what's your favorite thing about having a channel? And I think it would be having somewhere to express my love of books, having someone to show my art and art process with, and ultimately meeting so many new friends. There are a bunch of you that have subscribed to my channel and that we've been chatting for a while, and a bunch of you that have your own channels that we've been able to get to know each other. I have cell phone numbers for a few of you. I have other messaging apps for a few of you. Talking on Instagram with a bunch of you. So yeah, it's just been really nice to kind of like meet other like-minded people because yeah, I don't have a ton of people in my life that read. I do have a few, and I'm thankful for them. But yeah, not a ton of people. And the last question is from Gabrielle the Gentle. She asks, if you remember, what was the first book you ever read? Again, like I'm assuming you mean other than like kids books and like little kiddie books. Like my first chapter book that I really remember, it might have been Ginger Pie, or like 2 Under Par, A Cricket in Times Square. That was in grade 4. I can't remember reading anything for school curriculum. I don't know, it might be one of those 3. So that is it for the questions that you guys sent in. Thank you so much for celebrating my 300th video with me. I really appreciate all of you guys here. It means a lot to me. I really value each and every one of you, and every time you like and comment down below and where we can visit and get to know each other, I just really appreciate that. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a really lovely day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!